Okay, so from my understanding of this doctrine of last sin, whatever explanation the person gives has to be credible and potent to excuse the person. But there are instances where something could have happened and you really don't know what happened. Like maybe we're in the same house, like the story you just told now. I'm in another room, you are in another room, and then maybe we wake up to your dead body. And truly, I don't know what happened.
Yes, like I said earlier, doctrine of last sin doesn't mean because you were last seen with the person alive, means in any event you must have been responsible for the death of that person. But for instance, you were in the same house and the person is maybe obese or asthmatic, and the body is examined. Doctor says this person died out of heart attack.
Okay, maybe it's not a heart attack, a gunshot, and they can't find the weapon of murder.
Exactly, a gunshot.
Yes.
Now, do I have a gun?
Who knows?
Yeah, but if I don't have a gun, you cannot say doctrine of last sin. I must have killed
but
the person.
But look at this instance. This person, you are the one that is going to be telling the police, I don't have a gun. But the weapon of murder has not been found. So we don't know the fingerprints. We don't know who killed who. But we just know that this person died died with you in the picture.
Exactly. So that brings us to the issue of other circumstantial evidence.
Okay.
You understand? Other circumstantial evidence. Okay, you are the person last seen with this person. It's not everybody who is last seen with an individual that killed that person.
Okay.
So you were last seen with the person, that is one. So we also found that the person was shot with maybe 35 revolver. You have a 35 revolver. We saw the 35 revolver. We saw your fingerprint on it. No other fingerprint. You understand, for instance? Or the person was stabbed with a knife. We saw the knife in the house. We even saw blood stain. The blood matches your blood group. You need to explain what happened.
But so what if it's a setup?
Well, if it's a setup, that's why, we are humans and we are liable to make mistakes. And that is why it says it must lead to no other conclusion than that you must have been responsible.
So, okay, what if it's a setup, it means someone has planned you well?
Well, if, there's no way...
And you walk into the scene the wrong time, you pick up... people don't know that when they are in a crime scene, they shouldn't mess with the materials they find there. Maybe yes. you find your friend lying down and you're like, you try to remove the knife from the person's stomach and you are screaming. So now you have your fingerprint there. Then maybe the person that did the killing was very smart to have not left traces of themselves on the body or around. I'm saying, and then I'm telling the police, I did not do it. I know that I did not do it. There are no cameras to say I didn't do it. But my fingerprint is on the knife because, of course, I was scared and trying to pull out the knife and save my friend. And I'm screaming. My hands are soiled, my dress soiled, and everything.
Yes, it's not, like I said, it's not, there must be other circumstantial evidence supporting that leads to no other conclusion. Of course, that is why we have appellate court.
Okay.
The court of first instance may make a mistake, but you have the right of appeal for it to be reviewed. You understand? So, what are the other circumstantial evidence? Okay, look, remember, we are talking of last sin with the individual.
Yeah.
So, you walking into a crime scene doesn't make you last sin. And we are talking of this doctrine says that you must have been the person last seen alive with that person. Okay. So let's say, for instance, you came inside with a friend, you go outside to buy a drink, somebody comes inside to kill the person. You have explanation. Say, I went to get a drink. I bought, did I not come to buy a drink at so time from you? You understand? there must be other things to put together to exculpate yourself.
But I want to ask a question. During this explanation, where is the individual?
The person, because of our peculiar nature, it doesn't mean that when police are supposed to carry out investigation.
Okay.
Police are not supposed to just pick you up and lock somebody up in the cell.
But where is this person? This person that is giving the explanation and explaining it from your house?
Well, ordinarily, that person is supposed to be explaining from his house because police have nothing on him yet. And that is part of the problem we have in this part of the world where police do armchair investigation. Say, come, let me investigate you. Police should be able to carry out investigation. They can tell the person, okay, look, don't leave this house or don't leave this environment. Stay until you conclude our investigation.
Currently in this Nigeria.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe because of maybe they are constrained, no enough facility to carry out proper investigation and allow people. If not, somebody is still presumed innocent. You don't have to go and lock him up in police cell because.
What if the person runs away? Because that's the peril of the police.
Yes, that is why they are the police. They have the instrument of state to monitor you, to tell you don't leave this town, don't leave this district. We are still doing investigation. They don't need to immediately lock you up or lock that person up.
But in the real sense, in practice, we know that the person, there's no armchair investigation. I don't know about it, but is it armchair investigation?
Yes, armchair investigation is when you just sit down, say, come, let me investigate you. You should go out, look for all the circumstantial evidence because the person you are trying to investigate may tamper with the evidence.
So this armchair happens because I think what happens that I know of in this country is that police will just tell you, we are calling you for questioning about this person's murder, and you don't come back to your house. Most times.
Yes. Police call you, come for questioning, which they're entitled to do. However, in fact, before calling you for questioning, the police should be able to carry out the investigation without your knowledge, so that you don't tamper with evidence.
Okay.
But when they have informed you, you may do something to tamper with it. But that is another story anyway.
Okay.
However, doctrine of last sin, you must always ensure that your story, is tenable, so that the judge who wasn't there, the police too who wasn't there, is able, you make it easy for them to do their job. Yes.
Wow, this is very interesting. And now I'm thinking, maybe everybody will stay in their houses.
Well, everybody don't have to stay in their house. But you must always ensure that your story is tenable. You see, some people go out, they don't let people know where they are going to and the rest of them. Okay. And then you go out with somebody and something happens. And then somebody who doesn't know you say, I last saw the two of them together. But if you are able to explain yourself to people back home or your friends, your family, your relative, they are able to follow you, they are able to follow your story, they are able to explain your whereabouts. It makes it easy for you.
So in other words, what are you telling Nigerians? What are you telling us how do we help ourselves? Because I can't imagine it just coming to me maybe after a Friday sit out. Because this is Nigeria. Man has to journey.
Yes,
and you're now telling me after that journey, we are looking for game.
Yes.
We are looking for come and
you to keep safe too. To keep safe, let the people you are going to catch fun or hang out with know that somebody else is aware that you are with them. Okay. They can save your life. You understand? For instance, you and I were going to a garden. You let me know. Anyhow you want to do it. You understand? Maybe by making a phone call, letting me know that everybody in your house knows that you are with me.
Okay.
So if I'm having any ideas, then I have to be careful because people know that I am with you. So if anything happens, of course, doctrine of last sin
comes after the first.
exactly to explain what happened. She said she was going out with you. The two of you were last seen together.
Wow, this is very, very interesting for me. And okay, the balance has helped me calm down, because right now I was about to say, put your face your side. Stay where you are. Let me stay in my house, because I can't. The mere fact that police have come to your compound, they've approached you, they have carried you away, now your neighbors are saying, hey, we've always known that girl, she was too quiet. These quiet people, something is wrong with them. So Nigerians and every other person watching, I hope you learned a lot from this discussion. You should take care, you should take precaution when you're going out, and also, if you happen to find yourself around the crime scene, try not to mess with the object. Get your emotions together, and also know that you are actually held responsible, at least to the point of explaining what has happened to the person last seen with you. Come and explain. And we've said that the police will do investigation. I personally believe that you may not be at home during the investigation. You may, but I just want to tell you that you should be very careful. Be very careful while we are jollying and just catching fun. Be sure that you are careful to be careful to check up on your friends after they have left you and know that they are okay or something. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope to see you next time. Bye.